What is going on, beautiful people? My name is BetSam, and this is going to be the Slam of the Week. And you may be wondering, BetSam, where the hell have you been? Well, unfortunately, I did have a relative die in my family, and, life happens. So I was away. So, forgive me for being a few days late on delivering the good news that is the Slam of the Week. But we are back to put it back on track, keep it on the train tracks running, keeping the cash flowing, keeping the bookies down. The Slam of the Week is here to serve the people as always. So let's run through our Slam of the Week contenders for this UFC pay-per-view event, Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. And the first Slam of the Week contender consideration is going to be none other than salty man Joe Pyer. Listen, he was meant to be Slam of the Week against Kelvin Gastelum. The matchup has been rebooked. The only thing that has changed is that is now not at elevation, and now he's a little bit less affordable. The same thing is Joe Pyer is younger. He's bigger. If you guys saw the edit that I put together for my last Slam of the Week, he was the biggest, the largest, the toughest, the hardest. I mean, Joe body bags Pyer. He absolutely has submission upside here. He's got knockout power. And don't get in the comments, Kelvin Gastelum can't get knocked out. Kelvin Gastelum can and probably will get knocked out this weekend. So Joe Pyer, heavy consideration for Slam of the Week. Then we have Joshua Van, the undeniable Joshua Van. How do you not love this kid? I mean, he has gone out there and stopped 31 out of 37 takedowns in his last few matchups. 31 out of 37 takedowns shot on this man, he has stopped. Now he's going into a matchup against Bruno Silva, who has failed his last 7 takedowns. And what that spells to me is a stand and bang affair. Joshua Van has proven to be pretty durable and also absolutely game. He builds as the fight grows long. I think the price here, while it's disgusting, it's warranted. This kid has a lot of hype. He's always getting better. So Joshua Van is under consideration for Slam of the Week. And then we have Merab Dvalishvili, the absolute beast himself, the champion of the bantamweight division, arguable bantamweight GOAT. I mean, he's gone out there. He's defeated Pyer, Sean O'Malley, Umar Nurmagomedov, Jose Aldo, Henry Cejudo. Who is left in the Mount Rushmore of freaking bantamweights that Merab hasn't defeated? He's back here doing his second run, his rotation of the people at the top of the division, starting off with Sugar Sean O'Malley. I don't know why people are all of a sudden thinking that Sugar Sean's going to come in here and be able to stop Merab Dvalishvili. The amount of excuses that I've heard here are going crazy. So Merab Dvalishvili, meat hit Merab. I'm predicting he gets it done. I had him in the first one, so he's under heavy consideration for the Slam of the Week. But we have another contender here, one that you may not know about. So let me educate you on Shu Sang-yu. Okay, Shu Sang-yu, he's a Korean prospect. He's coming in here 8-0. He's undefeated, and he is an absolute finishing machine. This guy's coming over here. He's fought in the Korean Zombies promotion. You can find a couple of his matchups over there on the UFC Fight Pass. There are 2 fights that you can witness there. I watched both of them. The dude, his level of competition, obviously not the best, but he looks like he's coming in always ready to rip somebody's head off, and he's taking on Jeka Saragay. And the reason that I'm picking Shu Sang-yu here with such high confidence is that Jeka Saragay, when he gets taken down, he has nothing off of his back. And I genuinely mean nothing. If you go watch his fight against Weston Wilson, gets choked out via triangle choke. He's been Kimura'd before. He's also been taken down and finished up by Anshul Jubli, where he had no answer to the lockdown that he had him in. He had him with Anshul Jubli's hips just pressed into him, and then he was hitting him with elbows, and all he was trying to do was just explode out of it, and just use muscle, just explode out of it. If he tries to do that same shit to Shu Sang-yu, he's probably going to ride him out for all the rounds or finish him. So the price here is actually pretty warranted. Jeka Saragay coming off of a pretty big layoff as well. His level of competition before the UFC, very lackluster. His takedown defense is suspect, and more importantly than his takedown defense, his get-up game is atrocious. So Shu Sang-yu here, under heavy consideration. And I will apologize, there is no edit this week. As I say, I've had a grievance in the family, a death in my family. And so, the time has been a little bit limited. I just got back to my home today. I've been away. So, no edit for this one. But for the Slam of the Week, for the parlay, the first leg, we're not going to be no nonsense here. It's going to be Joe Salty Man Pyer. How can we not? We already picked him in this matchup. We already had the edit ready to rock and roll. I'm not going to run it back here, but Joe Pyer versus Kelvin Gastelum. If you want to check out the edit, go check out my Instagram, BetSlam with Sam over there. You can find the edit for that one, or go back in time to the old Slam of the Week video for this one before the matchup got canned. Joe Pyer is going to go out here, be big, be large, pull him down, sub him or club him. Give me Joe Pyer to win this fight inside the distance. Now for the second Slam of the Week, we are running with the title holder himself, Merab Dvalishvili. This dude, it's time to stop doubting him. You know, he defeated Umar, and if you want to say he broke his hand, sure. But Merab still went out there, he got the job done. He's already defeated Sean O'Malley. He's going to find comfort there, and I know that if this fight starts to turn to shit for Merab Dvalishvili, I can count on him to absolutely still give me 100% effort. It doesn't matter if his nose is smashed halfway across his face, if his eye is hanging out of his head. This guy, if he is conscious, he is going to come forward, he is going to be willing, and he is unbreakable. So give me Merab Dvalishvili to retain the gold and to win us some goddamn money. And if you want to sign up and unlock my bets, my picks, my round line leans, and more, sign up to WeWantPicks.com/BetSam for all my bets, Jacob's bets, Angelo's bets, round line leans, many other tools. Code BetSam for 10% off of all of your memberships upon sign up. You can check the link in the description of this video. Don't forget to use the code as well. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to be back. I love you all.